Hey, we're back, and this is divorce hack number 14, and we're talking about motor vehicles. So we've already sort of touched on a little bit of this throughout the course of these divorce hacks, but there's quite a few issues that we need to be aware of. Once again, who is the vehicle owned by? Because the rightful owner is the person that the vehicle is owned by. So if your husband or your wife owns the car that you drive and you guys aren't amicable, that person can turn up and take that car and there's very little you can do about it. So you want to make sure that you guys are amicable. Secondly, who is the vehicle insured by? So you might own the car, but your husband might be paying the insurance policy, or the policy might be in his or her name. You need to make sure that they're aligned, and whoever owns the car also owns the insurance policy. If there's an incident with the car, say a car gets written off and the policy isn't in your name, then whoever's name it is, they will get the money for the vehicle. So in some cases, and this has happened to one of my clients, the vehicle was in her husband's name. She had an accident, but the insurance policy was in her name. So when the insurance paid out the car, because it could not, they said it was a write-off, she actually got a lump sum of money and she went back out and purchased another car. Now, the husband was, well, hang on a minute, that's my car, where's my money and whatever. But at the end of the day, she owned the insurance policy, she got the money, she went and purchased a new car. So that just now comes down to a little bit of negotiation. So really something to be mindful of, and something to make sure that once you're separated, that there's such a fine line between love and hate. And if you're not amicable, incidents like this can happen and occur. The other thing, like we've spoken about previously, is whose bank account does the money come out of? Are you making sure that it is getting paid regularly and it is up to date and it hasn't expired? So if it's not in your name, making sure that it is paid, you need to ring up, either change the insurance policy and put it into your name and make sure that the money comes out of your bank account, but you need to control it. And to control it, you need to be paying it and making sure that everything is up to date, because the last thing you need right now is, if you are going through a separation or a divorce, is making sure that you're completely covered, because you don't want someone to get hurt or an accident to happen and you're not covered. So it's a simple fix, but it's something that a lot of people just aren't aware of. So have a check, make sure that this is right for you. Make sure that your policy is in your name and it is coming out of your bank account, and protect yourself.